White Owl, Barn Owl. Written by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Michael Foreman, and read by Stephen Tompkinson. One frosty winter day, I helped my grandpa make a big wooden box. "What's it for, Grandpa?" "It's for the barn owls to nest in," he said. "What barn owls?" I asked. But Grandpa just smiled. "Wait and see," he said. We carried the box across the tussocky field, and Grandpa put it high in the old oak tree. "How do you know there are barn owls here?" I asked. "I've seen one sitting on that branch at night," Grandpa said. "Look, it's left something behind." Under the branch was a pile of little sausage-shaped blobs. They looked like dried poos, but Grandpa said they were pellets. "The owls spit them out," Grandpa said, "to get rid of the fur and bones they can't eat." He pulled a pellet to bits and showed me the tiny bones and skulls inside. "Will the owl come to our box tonight?" "Maybe," said Grandpa. "Maybe not. Owls are wild birds. You can't be sure what they'll do." When the sun went down, we kept a lookout just in case, but we didn't see anything. "We'll have to be patient," said Grandpa. We were patient lots of times. I thought we'd never see an owl. And then, one spring night, just as the sky went pink, a pale face looked out of our box. An owl, a white owl, a barn owl. And then Grandpa did a strange thing. He put his hand over his mouth and made a loud squeaky sound. Straight away, the owl took off and flew towards us. "He thinks I'm a vole or mouse in the grass," Grandpa whispered. "He's coming to see if he can catch his dinner." I just held my breath. The owl's whiteness gleamed and its face was like a pearly heart. The owl came closer and closer, then landed in the tree, right by our hiding place. It was so light it hardly bent the twig it perched on. I could see the tiny ruff of feathers round its face, like stiff lace. I could see the speckled browns on its back. I could see the shine of its big dark eyes. I could have reached out to touch its velvety softness. And then it raised its wings like an angel and took off. It was so quiet, all I heard was my own heart beating. The owl flew back and forth over the field. Then another owl came to join it. "That's its mate," Grandpa whispered. One owl dropped to the ground and came up again. Look, Grandpa, it's caught something," I said. The owl flew straight to the box and went inside. Hiss, snore, twitter, twitter, hiss, snore. The weirdest noises came from Grandpa's box. "They've got a family," Grandpa whispered. "That's the baby owls squabbling over their dinner." I held Grandpa's hand and we walked home as the moon came up. "Will the barn owls always nest in our box now, Grandpa?" I said. Grandpa smiled. "You know," he said, "I think they might."